Today isn't just another ordinary day marked on your calendar, it's a cosmic turning point. The energies are stirring fast, like winds before a storm. While Mercury's official transition into Taurus begins tomorrow, the ripple effect of its shift has already begun cascading through the spiritual and energetic realms. You may feel it as a sudden disorientation in your thoughts, an odd static in your communications, or a subconscious resistance to your regular routine. This isn't a coincidence, it's Mercury's sharp energetic edge slicing through mental stagnation. And like any significant celestial movement, it's not just about the change, it's about how we adapt to it. This is your cosmic heads-up. May 9th acts like a high-frequency spiritual siren, alerting the collective consciousness to pay attention. Something beneath the surface is moving. What you think, how you speak, and what you choose to align with today will set the tone for the energetic blueprint you carry into Mercury's stable residency in Taurus. This isn't a moment to sleepwalk through. It's a call to awaken, not in a soft, dreamy sense, but with clarity, precision, and grounded awareness. If you've been waiting for a cosmic nudge, this is it. Wake up, tune in, and let's explore what this powerful transition means for your soul evolution. The transitional phase, the in-between zone. We are currently walking a tightrope between realms, the transitional limbo where Mercury hasn't fully anchored into Taurus, yet is no longer operating from Aries. This in-between space, often referred to as the void or the liminal zone, brings a peculiar kind of instability. Thoughts may feel fragmented, focus is fleeting, and clarity seems just out of reach. In astrological terms, Mercury governs communication, cognition, and mental rhythm, so when it's between signs, those aspects become foggy, unpredictable, or misaligned. You may notice yourself struggling to articulate thoughts, second-guessing decisions, or even forgetting simple things. This energetic dissonance is not a flaw in you, it's a collective phenomenon. For Taurus individuals, or those with heavy Earth placements, this flux may hit even harder. The need for stability clashes against Mercury's current mental volatility. The body craves grounding while the mind continues darting through unfinished loops. This energetic dissonance can manifest as restlessness, irritability, or emotional overwhelm. But instead of resisting it, recognize it as a sacred in-between space, an energetic corridor preparing your inner world for realignment. Use this time not to finalize or fix things, but to observe. What themes are repeating? What truths are surfacing? The pause between breaths is where magic happens. Sit in the stillness. Your clarity is being sculpted beneath the surface. Symbolism of May 10th, 10/5 portal. The date May 10th, numerologically speaking, activates a potent October 5th portal. The number 10 symbolizes the cycle, doing things on repeat, staying in habitual patterns, and living life on autopilot. In contrast, the number 5 is the divine disruptor. It shakes, stirs, and sometimes breaks patterns to bring awareness. Together, 10 and 5 don't simply represent a shift, they represent a collision between comfort and awakening. You might suddenly realize you've been repeating emotional cycles or mindsets that no longer serve your growth. This portal reveals where you're stuck in a loop and pushes you toward disruptive clarity. The energy surrounding this date is like a cosmic intervention, demanding a reset in how we think, communicate, and decide. This isn't just symbolic, it's deeply personal. The October 5th portal is here to help you interrupt patterns that you may not even realize are sabotaging your evolution. Whether it's the way you speak to yourself, the people you allow in your life, or how you delay your own potential, this energetic shift shines a spotlight on it. The call is to break free from mental autopilot and become hyper-aware of what you're creating, attracting, and allowing. Don't be surprised if uncomfortable truths surface or if the universe delivers wake-up calls through unexpected disruptions. This is a sacred correction, not punishment. The portal is here to align your spirit with your highest timeline, if you're willing to release the familiar for the necessary. Emotional and mental provocation. The universe has entered testing mode. As Mercury transitions and this portal activates, emotional and mental provocations will be intensified, not to harm you, but to reveal you to yourself. You might find yourself unexpectedly triggered, drawn into heated conversations, or revisiting old emotional wounds. This is not an accident. Today functions as a spiritual exam, gauging how much you've truly grown. Will you take the bait? Or will you respond from a place of awareness, peace, and grounded truth? Every emotion you experience today has a purpose. It's not about judgment. It's about activation. These trials are tailor-made by the universe to measure your vibrational readiness for the next chapter. Your reactions today carry weight. They are more than momentary emotions. They're vibrational signatures determining whether you stay in a repeated loop or break into a new timeline. Responding with grace, stillness, or detachment, even when everything inside you wants to fight or flee, is the exact frequency shift the universe is guiding you toward. This is a divine invitation to elevate, not just spiritually, but mentally and emotionally. You're not being provoked without purpose, you're being prepared. Stay grounded. Stay centered. Your higher self is watching how you handle this, and the rewards on the other side of your calm are powerful and life-altering. Mercury settling in Taurus. As Mercury completes its transition into Taurus, a profound energetic anchoring occurs. Gone are the scattered thoughts and mental noise that came with its movement through Aries. Now we enter a realm where thinking slows, deepens, and becomes intentionally grounded. Expect a shift in your inner dialogue. Less reactive, more deliberate. This isn't about silencing your thoughts, it's about stabilizing them. Where you once felt mental chaos, you'll start noticing moments of pure, centered clarity. Ideas will no longer flash and disappear. Instead, they'll root and grow. This is the kind of energy where commitments are made, ideas are built into blueprints, and thoughts translate into tangible action. But be prepared, Taurus Mercury energy doesn't waver. Once your mind settles into this frequency, there's little room for compromise. You may notice a sudden decrease in tolerance for distractions, indecisiveness, or external noise. It's not arrogance, it's alignment. When your inner voice finally rings with truth, anything that contradicts it will feel intrusive. This period is ideal for setting strong boundaries, defining your values, and following through on your goals with consistent effort. Expect others to be surprised at your shift in demeanor, but understand this isn't about ego. It's about efficiency. Taurus Mercury empowers us to think and move like architects of destiny, slow, deliberate, unshakable. Misinterpretation by others. When Mercury settles into Taurus, something unexpected might happen. You could be misunderstood. As you become more focused, practical, and mentally grounded, people around you might perceive this shift as detachment or coldness. Where you once responded quickly or emotionally, you may now take time to reflect or offer silence. This sudden difference in your energy can confuse those who expect emotional availability or conversational fluidity. But let's be clear, you are not being cold. You are embodying a kind of mental clarity that demands boundaries and intention. You've outgrown chaos disguised as connection. What others interpret as selfishness is actually sacred self-respect. This is spiritual tunnel vision. You're not closing yourself off, you're refining the frequency of who and what you engage with. And that's a powerful act of alignment. The people meant to walk this next chapter with you will understand and respect this shift. Those who resist or guilt-trip you are mirroring the energetic baggage you're being called to leave behind. Do not shrink to fit into their narrative. You're no longer available for surface-level dialogue or performative connection. You're here for truth, depth, and divine alignment, and that requires clarity, not compromise. The trap and the test. This period is filled with energetic traps, little moments designed to pull you back into the old self. It could be a familiar conflict, a person from your past, or even internal negative thoughts resurfacing with sudden force. These triggers are not coincidences, they are spiritual diagnostics. The universe is watching closely. Will you take the bait? The trap is emotional reactivity. The test is awareness. Reacting from fear, ego, or insecurity will reset the loop and delay your progression. But responding with calm, silence, or even walking away sends a strong vibrational signal that you've transcended that level of entanglement. You're being offered an energetic reset, but you must earn it through mastery. Emotional neutrality isn't apathy, it's power. When you remain unshaken in the face of bait, You're telling the universe, I'm ready. Ready to shift timelines. Ready to elevate. Ready to manifest from a place of higher alignment. Recognize these moments for what they are, divine opportunities to embody your evolved self. The test is temporary. The rewards are eternal. Protect your peace like it's your passport into your destiny, because it is. Craving for depth. As Mercury roots into Taurus, a new kind of curiosity ignites within you. You're no longer mentally satisfied by surface-level information or fleeting inspiration. There's a hunger rising for ancient wisdom, practical knowledge, and sustainable tools. You may find yourself drawn to herbal medicine, ancestral healing, traditional skills, or even land-based spirituality. This is not random. It's your spirit remembering its path. Taurus rules the earth, and Mercury governs learning. Together, they awaken a craving for knowledge that nourishes not just the mind, but the soul and body too. This energetic alignment isn't just educational, it's preparational. Your higher self knows what's coming and is guiding you to gather tools for the next chapter. Whether it's learning how to grow food, study astrology, practice energy healing, or understand natural cycles, your intuition is pointing you towards sustainable wisdom. This isn't about collecting knowledge for knowledge's sake. It's about fortifying your spiritual toolkit so you're ready when the energetic landscape demands it. Trust these mental nudges. Your future self is already thanking you. Communication shift. There may be moments where it feels like no one hears you. Conversations might fall flat, messages get left unread, or your words feel swallowed in silence. It's tempting to take it personally, but don't. This is an energetic recalibration. Mercury in Taurus slows the tempo of communication. People are no longer quick to respond because their minds are digesting more deeply. Your words are being heard, just not immediately acknowledged. Like seeds planted into fertile soil, they take time to grow roots before showing signs of life. This isn't rejection, it's reflection. The collective is moving into a space of deeper resonance, and your wisdom is being absorbed, not dismissed. If you feel invisible, remember, silence often means the soul is listening. Don't measure your worth by how fast people respond. Measure it by how deeply your truth aligns with your spirit. You're not here to impress. You're here to plant frequencies that transform. Give them time. The echoes of your presence will reach further than the sound of your voice ever could. Final reminder. In the face of silence, slow progress, or emotional trials, trust the process. What looks like rejection or delay is actually divine timing in action. You're not being dismissed, you're being prepared. Every word you speak, every boundary you uphold, and every truth you embody is an energetic seed. And seeds do not grow overnight. They need time, patience, stillness, and nourishment. Mercury in Taurus teaches us this sacred patience. You are not behind. You are aligned. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, everything is. Don't abandon your process because of temporary silence. The universe is not ignoring you. It's working behind the scenes to align you with what truly resonates. Validation may come later, but impact is being made now. Keep showing up. Keep grounding. Keep speaking the truth, even when it echoes back as silence. You are shifting timelines. You are planting frequencies that will blossom into transformation. And soon, the fruits of your inner work will manifest in ways more powerful than you can imagine.